Holy crap, Pata, or Axel, that was so freaking quick. I was gonna say, I just hit go, but I guess it probably sits and I guess it probably like stays on for a little bit before it goes. Let me see if I can get my stuff to go. How you been? School's over, almost. No, school just ended for my wife, so it might be over for you right now. I've been good. Doing fine. Doing homework right now. Ah, that's always fun. Let me see, transform. Oh, let me see how much room I have, or do I need? I just need me right here. Oh, I should have this above and below. I can move this over here. I can pull this over. And yeah, this is usually my setup right here. Oh, cool. Homework is fun. That's good. Let me see. Apart from school, everything's been going good. Yeah, I've been working. I've had this video for a long. I've had this video recorded for a long time. I just finally got the. I finally got the chance to go back to it and start editing it. I did voiceover the other day, last Friday. I did voice for it, but this was it. I saw you also started Kingdom Hearts 1 on the hardest mode, I think, if I remember right. I think that's what I saw that you uploaded. 1 second. Kingdom Hearts. Well, I thought you put up. I thought you just uploaded a video on. Was it Kingdom Hearts 1? No. Yeah, it was Kingdom Hearts. I thought it was Kingdom Hearts 1. Was it? It was like a couple days ago. I saw it pop up. You had one upload that was just the menu for like 3 minutes, and then you had another video that uploaded that was more stuff, and I was like, oh, perfect, cool. Let me see what I got going on here and how loud it is.
Slide it onto the tooth in the correct way and make sure it's seated all the way down. If you're in school, practice as much as you can, even though you don't want to stack as many tips as I have. Once set, firmly grasp it and just lift upwards without appealing motion.
I'll bring that down
Sometimes
to right about
will stay on the
there.
Or it'll come out in your impression. Upon inspection, you'll see, hey, it looks pretty good.
Okay, the main thing I need to do with this video, because it's pretty much almost done. It's 6 minutes. I'm done. Actually, yeah. When did I record this video? I can look at my hair and see when I did it. It'd be here, which would be. What would be the information on this? When did I record a lot of this video? It must have been when I had. The last time we had this course, which was 3 months ago. Yeah, I recorded all this stuff 3 months ago. Yeah, it had to have been then. But I need to add a lot more. I need to add more captions to it. Oh, I also need to do an intro.
So today, for all of you wanting to learn about dental things, is going to be the topic of creating a temporary crown for your patient. In this example, we're going to be using tooth number 8, but
Oh, that's right. I have a bunch of voiceover, but no video to go at. Can you give me your opinion? Hey, Crypt! Huh, did it show? Oh, I guess it. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Can you give me your opinion on a drawing I'm doing? Oh yeah, you've shown me a couple of your drawings before when you sent them over. I think you did one on Snow White before, which was pretty cool. I've been watching the sidebar for who's been streaming for the past 10 minutes, and apparently someone stopped streaming when you started. So I assumed you haven't started yet. Oh, that's funny. Didn't I think that happened last time too, where the last time we got to meet and someone stopped and then I just started or something. Man, I have just been having tons of issues with like my computer being able to stream. My dock that I usually play games on is been messing around too, so I'm just gonna go and buy another one soon. I might even put it in the order tonight. A lot of different things been going on with that. My computer, this laptop that I've been streaming with and editing videos, I think it's, how old is this suckerfish? I think this one came out in 2016, so it's like 8 years old. And for a laptop, it's been doing all right for a laptop being 8 years old and me. Oh, good. You sent me the image, Axel. For me being able to kind of keep it alive. I've changed the screen like twice. I've upgraded the RAM. I've done all these other things to it, and it's been holding up. But I know it struggles a little bit. Let me check what you sent to me. Let's see. Boop boop boop. Oh, messages. There we go. Oh, very neat. No, you're all good. You're all good, Axel. Let's see. I like that. And it's all drawing? So that. So Axel, on this top portion, the flower, because for a moment I was thinking it was like the world, the globe, and those were the different continents and everything. But I'm trying to guess. Oh, let's see. If it's supposed to be the carving of a rose in the position of the moon, and the position of the moon as if it were the flower. Oh, that's tight. Oh, that's cool. I like. Okay, okay. That's pretty neat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. it's, it's not the moon. If it's supposed to be the covering of the rose in the position of the moon, as if it was a flower, but I'm gonna use the cold colors to give it brightness disorder. Okay, I like the idea, but of how it's going through it. Yeah, yeah. The main thing that, and of course, this you're starting it is, yeah. I want to see those shadows. I want to see that. I want to see the shadows. Not shadows. I'm thinking Kingdom Hearts. Shading. I want to see shading happening on this to give it depth, to give it a little bit more character. But I like how it's going. Once you gave me the idea of what it was supposed to be doing, I was just like, oh, that makes total sense. But it's super cool. I like the idea. Huh. Hey, Flute, dude, I got all my boys in the chat room. This is tight. I got my OG gangsters. I got my new G gangsters. This is super cool. This is a treat. But yes, morning, Flute. It's been a bit. And then, do I know what's wrong specifically? This is the carving. It's not the moon. And they use the colors to give the brightness disorder. With the laptop, I'm not exactly sure what could be the problem with it. You already know the squad game pulls up on stream. Yeah, especially when it's been a little bit for on my end too. What's specifically wrong with the laptop? I think it's trying to chug a lot. It's even through like editing, like videos and everything like that. It's not supposed to be the best editing computer, but just I notice it'll ramp up its fans. It'll try to keep cool. I'm pretty sure the CPU and the CPU and the GPU are being taxed a little bit more because they're trying to keep up with everything. But it's my little workhorse, and it does well. It does well, but I know soon I'll have to soon I'll get a replacement for it one of these days. But it's been providing. Yeah, I can never get up early enough to see your streams. You're all good, Blue. I'm pretty sure you're busy. Pretty sure you got every one of you guys have tons of cool things going on. We got workers in faraway lands from me. We got people that are super in depth in school and in a different region far away from me. Shoot, even with Crip being across the nation from me, he's getting his stuff together. So you guys are all busy. We're all busy. Uh, yeah, it's worked out for a good long time. Just even like even just sometimes me and my kid will be like, "Hey, Pa, let's play Roblox," and I'll like, "Sure," and I'll give her my ally or whatever. I'll let her use this to play it because I don't want it on her tablet or anything. So she has to play through like my devices, and then I'll play on my laptop, and she's all doing fine with this. That handles it perfectly fine. But I throw Roblox up on my computer, and it acts like it's trying to cook an egg, and it's like, guy, it's just Roblox. This shouldn't be a hard thing to do. It's just freaking Roblox. So those were also other moments where I was like, oh yeah, it's just it probably just needs to get blown out. It needs to it just needs to get dusted. Probably need to apply more thermal paste so that it has better cooling. I probably need to add a couple of thermal pads to it to help it out too. Roblox does the exact same thing on my computer too. It takes a surprising amount of CPU and GPU to run it. Okay, so that makes me feel better because with my laptop, it's supposed to be, I believe, a GTX, or is it GTX? Am I in the right SKU? GTX 1050 Ti. Device manager. I think it's a 10. I think I have a 1060 Ti. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That sounds right, anyways, right? This would be under my. Where the hell would that be under? Display adapters? Yeah, GTX 1050. That's what I have on this laptop. And it gets things done. Shoot, I was able to stream. I was able to play Kingdom Hearts 2 through this. Should be fine. All right. What was I on about? Okay, cool. What was I wanting to do? I wanted to see what the hell I was talking about in this frame because I'll have to probably make an animated thing for this. Man, the crazy thing that is for a 30 series GPU, mine only costs about $250. Crazy. That's not too bad for a 30 series. That's not bad. Shoot, even with like my brothers and everything, with them not being like super big tech people, but wanting like decent custom built PCs I helped them with, I was like, oh wow, you got like a fat, like what's it called? Oh, you sent the background. Cool. Are you okay? You look tired. I probably am tired. Ooh, that looks nice. You even threw a little star on there. That's classy. I really like how you did the axle. Yeah, even a little bit of that blue, that very light blue on the circle came out really well. Good job. That whole like 2-color change, and of course you you paint bucketed the insides of the leaves and everything, came out really good. I like that choice. Good job. To be I'm guessing that means to be frank. I'm guessing that means to be frank. Go bed because it always streams right before he has to go to bed. Yeah, I do. But coming up in not so long, and it usually sucks to have to stream at night and everything like that. Because usually I try to cut off at 12 and then I go to sleep for like 5.5 hours. Then I'll wake up and then just do my whole day over again. But I'm looking into going. I'm looking to go to a different job recently that will be closer to home, so it'll mean that I don't have to wake up as early to go and make it out there, and it'll be much closer to home, so I'll get like another hour and a half of sleep and way less time in traffic. So that's going to be that's going to be a pretty neat. That's gonna help out with a lot of my sleep issues that I need to get in order. Hell, that might even help out with my weight. Let's see. Oh, it means to be frank. That's cool. That'll help with your stress. Yeah, that too. Yeah, you guys have been with me for a good while on the fun stuff that I get to do and everything like that. And as fun as it is, there's just need a little break from what I usually do. The nice thing is I'll still be able to teach and just teach through YouTube videos and everything, and on here.
In this example, we're going to be using tooth number 8, but the same rules apply to all different types of single units or bridge.
Oh, I need to separate that piece out. And then maybe boop, and then nope, don't do that. Is snap not on? Okay. Okay, what I need to make sure that I don't know why I even did that because there's probably a break in that I need to deal with.
We're going to be using tooth number 8, but the same rules apply to all different types of single units or bridge.
Oh.
Acrylic crowns. So,
okay, so I need to go and switch that up and over and over and down.
Apply to all different types of single units or bridge acrylic crowns.
Something happened here.
Or bridge acrylic crowns.
Or bridge acrylic crowns. I'll work on that. Let me go and change that to an orange. I'll work on our mango. Yeah, we'll make that mango. I've been doing a little bit of drawing too. Am I proud of it? No, but at least something creative. You know what? That's the nice thing is just having that creative little thing. Like lately, oh, where the hell did she put it? Where did my daughter put it? I'm pretty sure she's hiding it. 1 second, let me go find it real quick. Where'd she put it? Oh no. Hold on. She has it somewhere. Yeah, show and tell time. I was hoping that I would be able to find it. But what I ended up doing, because I've been getting into casting lately, because I just got more equipment this past Saturday. I got some used equipment from someone that used to own a dental lab, and she was just giving it away to get storage back. And I was like, I'll take it all. Give me everything. So it was essentially 2 car fulls of equipment, and I was like, man, I got so much stuff, but what can I do with it? So I got used to all the equipment, and kind of like you guys seen me in the past do a little bit from a couple streams ago. I was melting metal, and I have it in this little thing that spins and it casts. So as like a challenge, I asked my daughter, hey, what do you want me to make for you? And I was like, I'll make you a ring. And she was like, okay, I want a ring. And I was like, okay, well, pick your favorite character out of all your stuffed toys, and then we'll look up a ring, and then I'll try to replicate it. And so when we did look up a ring, let me see if I can bring it up here. It was a Hello Kitty ring, Hello Kitty melody ring. I'm pretty sure I can find it really fast because it didn't take her long to be able to find one that she liked. Okay, here it is. Let me save image, melody. And so what she wanted was something like this. My mom actually likes Hello Kitty. So I was like, just pick a ring and I'll try to make it. And she was like, okay, I like this thing. And I was like, cool. It doesn't look too complicated. Let me try to wax it up. And so with her by my side, I waxed it up in my blue inlay wax and carved it and got her size and took her size, which to realize when you make a ring for a child, that finger is super, super tiny. But I got it, waxed it up, put it in plaster, burned it out in my burnout oven. All the wax gets burned out, leaving a hollow cavity inside this plaster ring that I had. Melted metal. I had her help me. Hey, put this in here, put this there. Let me melt the metal. Okay, go stand back. I'm gonna go make it, sling it, and then we cleaned it. I got to clean it up, got to polish it, and I was like, this is terrible as far as like trying to replicate it like one for one, but it was really cool and she really liked it, and I was just like, oh, this is super cool. And so that's kind of a fun thing, which for one, now having to experience melting stuff or melting my stuff, which was copper, which was a majority copper. Um, okay, my keyboard, my little slide out keyboard thing for my desk, just started sliding out towards me, very slowly. So that tells me it's time to sell my house and move elsewhere. That's creepy. I'm gonna push you back in. I don't need you doing that again. Okay. Okay. But yeah, getting it made was really cool. And for Mother's Day, that's coming up. I need to I need to buy silver. I need to buy sterling silver, and I'm gonna make my wife a ring with. I'm gonna make her a kind of like a spiral ring with something that represents me, the kids, and her, and everything like that, and try to make some roughish design out of it. Which now that I'm doing this, um, now that I'm doing this, I have a couple of 3D printers that my brother was gonna throw away, and I was like, no, I'll take them. So I just need to fix them up, and I want to try to 3D print some. I want to make them in 3D, which would be a lot easier for me to do, and print it and do it that way, so I can kind of do other things that, and so I can do some fun stuff with that. But it's just a lot of hobbies. All these things cost hella money, but they're cool. Let's see. It's a sign for you to play Spooky Mansion. Dang it, Axel. I know you. Hold on. Do I still have Spooky on here? I should have Spooky still on here. I just need to get my dock. I need to get a dock, a new dock that so I can stream again. The main thing that I'm gonna remember though with this new dock that I'm gonna get is that I want one that I can replace the Type C USB with a new one in case something weird goes down. Do I have Spooky on? Do I still have Spooky on here? Oh God, I do. Oh God, I do. That's the thing about having hobbies. They're so damn expensive. That's why I started collecting Nerf guns. Ooh, Nerf guns are fun. If I wanted to make basic mod kit, it'll always be super expensive. Yeah, Nerf guns were something else. I remember back when I was probably within like 18, 20 or something like that. Me and my best buds, my work buddies, we were all anime people. They were way more into it than I was, but we all knew that, and we would spar with with swords. But what swords were they? They were called carbon fiber. I think they were carbon fiber swords, and man, the bruises and the welts that we would get off of it was just intense. It was fun, but having your knuckles all bruised up and everything, and scratched and bleeding at the end, I was just from just getting just clacked with the carbon fiber sword. It's really sucked, and and it was fun, but going into this dental career and everything, I remember in school and they're like, your most precious tools are your hands, so don't mess them up. And I was like, well, this is gonna suck. And so that's what got me out of doing battles like that with swords and everything. But then we just transitioned from doing sword battles to Nerf guns, but we never got super into the modification kits. That was way outside of my budget at that time.
To all different types of single units or bridge acrylic crowns.
What the hell is this?
So, talking about temporary crown, that all just depends on who's able to do it. And starting from the top list is going to be, right, the dock and the op.
Okay, so that's gonna be order. Oh, no, don't go that far. Don't go that far. This.
All just depends on who's able to do it. And
Order of, not operations. Order of. I still can't believe that one at the door didn't scare you. I still can't believe that the one at the door didn't scare you. I think you were mentioning that before when you were like, "Oh, this is about to happen," and then I think it was when the room was looping, and it kept on continuing, and I was just like, "Oh, this is weird," and you knew something was about to come up. But I got lucky and got out of it somehow. My friends and I recently did. My friends and I recently did. Man, recently for the past 2 years, spent a night to get a ton of PVC pipe and pool noodles to make weapons. That's super fun, but some of my friends scared the heck out of me. Yeah, it's just like that, essentially. Especially if we didn't have our specific swords, or we were gonna go even harder on hitting each other. We would just get a pool noodle and just put it on there and just tear into each other. Fun times, but usually when we would end up doing that was like after a night of drinking, and also it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So we, when you just hear whap, 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 just pool noodles just clacking and making this humongous or this loud noise, you get the cops called on you. And thankfully in the small town that he lived in, that I think I lived in at that time too, at that moment, they knew, the cops knew about us, and they were like, oh, something like that. Just make sure you don't go slicing each other up for reals. Yeah, and especially after a night of drinking. Yeah, man, yeah. I also realized I never vocalized my childish hobbies before, but they were super cool. Yeah, the whole PVC stuff and everything. Oh, it was awesome. It was so. Uh, it was super fun. I can't wait to be able to. I can't wait to have my kid come up and be like, "Hey, I want to do this. My friends are doing this." I'm like, "Cool. We're gonna do a version of the thing on the broke side, but modify it so it's super cool." And especially since they have me to help them with a lot of the modifications. Hopefully, we can come up on top. It'll look janky. It'll look weird, but it'll also work enough to be able to get the point across. If you'd like, I'd have a single picture of my most modified Nerf gun. It's actually insane. Yeah, send that in. Send that in the Discord. Love to be able to see these cool things. They're definitely works of art. Order of operation. I don't think operation. We'll keep that one. Okay, Control Z. Let's go and change the font here. I'll use Impact for now. And we'll go and throw this with... No, we'll just leave it like that. Okay, order of operation. Let's go and center, and lift up. Let's go and make it a wee bit wider. Center it. Order of operation.
Depends on who's able to do it. And starting from the top list is...
Bring that in here.
Depends on who's able to do it. And starting from the top list is going to be...
Let's do another one. One. Doc. And the op. Number 2 would be DA. Oh, actually, I already voiced this out, so I know what it'll say.
Right, the doc and the op. But in California, a dental assistant's not allowed unless they are a registered dental assistant by getting their license. These rules will differ depending on your state, of course. Always check your state dental board to see.
Okay, so DA with... RDA, no, I'll just put dental assistant. I should include the hygienist, but no hygienist in their right mind is going to, no hygienist in their right mind is going to go make a temporary crown. That's just not cost effective to do that. Do I need to charge my phone? I need to charge my phone. Oh. Yeah, gummies. single picture of my most modified Nerf gun. That's a good amount of sour. What is this? Oh, it's my sour punch. Good. Oh, I think I felt it. You sure? Remember, I promise it only shoots short darts. And the second picture, the bottom one, is how it originally looked. And the top one's what became after all my internal and external changes. Dude. I like the decorative little katana that's just posted up right there on the side. Very, very tasteful. Nice magazine. Nice extension or extended mag. Bump stock looks nice. Wow. Wow. Okay, that was able to keep the same. Yeah, you got a longer mag. You got a better grip on the front. Added charm, yeah. You added a sight also. Yep. Oh, so is that it unsheathed right there, or do you have a charm on both sides? No, it looks like you have a charm on both sides, which is even badass. It's even more. Just everyone knows. Watch out. You have a flashlight on that thing too? I see your little power. I see your little power line going off to the side, and everything. Not just to change it out for. Oh, okay, okay. I sure do. Oh, you do have it. Yeah, I see it mounted off onto the side, right there. And whatever you have, what do you have, like a red dot on there? Wow, that looks pretty cool. And it only shoots short darts. Usually in that case where we would have something like that, of course, after a night of drinking and everything, it would be beat each other up with sparring, spar with swords, which was fun. And so everyone had like their own style. So we had someone that would hold it in a rapier type of manner, someone that would do kendo sword style. I would hold mine backhand, kind of like if Axel's here still. I'd hold mine in a backhand position, just like Roxas would, not Roxas, Ventus would, and everything. So mostly every time I would fight with them, I would just be mainly on defense like the whole freaking time, which was fun to do. And then after that, we would load up we would load up my friend's, I think it was his BB shotgun, and he would pump it just a few times, enough that you would feel it at the end of his driveway from the inside of his garage. And we would run as fast as we can, get shot with it, and then it would be someone else's turn, and then we would do that. We were just so dumb. It was so fun. It was so dumb. There's a picking mount on the top and the side of the gun. Also, the buffer tube actually works for real AR adjustable stocks. The grip is also real, and the muzzle has rifling in it for accuracy. Y'all are crazy. I love it. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool back then. Everyone probably hated us because of how loud everything was, I'm sure. Dental assistant, state dependent. Let's go and throw this as a center. And then bring that back up, center that, doctrine state dependent. I'll do 2. and do RDA slash, what the hell do they call them? EFDA slash, what, DA2? I think they have a DA2, but that's like out in your region. I think that's like Dental Assistant 2. Level 1 and Level 2. Yeah, where do they have this at? North Carolina. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I think you're in South. But I think a DA2 is allowed to do... I think they're allowed to do fillings. Coda, blah, blah, blah. Oh, they're just doing polishing? Hold on. Oh, yeah, so... hold on, can they make temp grounds? Can a DA1 make a temp ground? What is the... what's... I don't need the requirements. What the hell is North Carolina's thing? Allowable and prohibited duties. That's what I'm going to look at. Yeah, I don't like them Yankees. That's funny. So let's see. Temp. Temporary and permanent restoration for appliance. To perform intraoral occlusal adjustments. Intraoral occlusal adjustments? What the hell? Oh, that means for temporary filling. Temperature test. Perform extraoral adjustments of any temp restoration or appliance extraorally upon instruction by the dentist or reinsertion by the dentists. But who's that for? DA1? Is that under direct control and supervision? I didn't make a video on direct and indirect supervision stuff. Placing temperature, taking impressions for a study model opposing casts that may be used to construct a temporary permanent dental appliance, adjustable orthodontic appliance. That's DA2. Placing and removing temporary restorations. Placing and removing temporary restorations. Okay. Removing. So they're just talking about crowns. Temp crowns. They're not talking about removing a temporary filling. Removing, cementing temporary restorations using temporary cement. Flushing and drying temporary appliance. Placing, removing. Okay. Fabricating and placing temporary crowns. What is this under? Dental assistant's allowable duties. So 47. 47, 50, and 54. This is an allowed function under DA2, which is placing room temporary. Okay, so just a DA2. So I'll include that in this thing. RDA, EFDO, ETC. Oh no, is it ETC? Etc. ECT. Etc. Dot. Licensed DAs. Should I call them licensed or just hire DAs? Hire. I'll leave it as hire for now. And then, what the hell did I keep on talking about here?
But in California, a dental assistant's not allowed unless they are a registered dental assistant by gaining their license. These rules will differ depending on your state, of course. Always check your state dental board to see if it applies to you.
Again, I'll put Danby, because Danby's a pretty good one. I'll put specifically the state requirements board. And I'll zoom out just a little bit so I can get a good photo. Ah, damn. Oh, I'm able to get it out. I need to activate my damn Windows. Let me save this. Danby state stuff. Let's go and throw this into temp crowns. Do I have it here? I do not. I don't need this one. YouTube. Completed projects. It's not under complete projects. Is this under temp? Is there temp here? Temp crown. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Let's put that in here. So when you get everything sorted out with the PC, have you thought about what game you want to stream first or what you wanted to start? So I wanted to continue more kind of stream-wise with trying to play God of War, which flew, if you're still out there. I started God of War, the first one, that's on like PlayStation or PC or whatever. The one that you recommended to me. So I started that, but I haven't gone too far. Whatever I've done on stream is what I've done, because I don't want to do it without stream. Without streaming it and everything. So I want to kind of continue that a little bit more once I get my dock situation figured out. What was super funny is because, and I'm pretty sure it's known enough that you guys would catch what this is, but the Amazing Digital Circus came out with an episode 2, and it was hilarious. I started busting up laughing at this one part in it on the episode 2, where it essentially was, all I could think about was Pizza Tower, and when this little alligator gummy dude was like taunt dodging some spikes that were coming at him, and I was like, that's totally a reference to Pizza Tower. It has to be. There's no way that's not it. Of course, it might just be because that's more fresh to me. Yep, I was gonna say that's the only thing I've seen about it. That's freaking hilarious. It was when I saw it, and every time I've seen it, which I've watched that freaking episode like 10 times by now with my kids. I'm like, that's the only reason I know about it is because you mentioned it. But yeah, that was a pretty cool one. Every now and then when I'm door dashing with my wife, I'll play Pizza Tower and try to get another level in, another piece further in it. So that one's been kind of neat. I've been looking at a lot of people that, like you mentioned, that do modifications for it. People that do mods on there do pretty good with them. I'm like, wow, this is like, because it's so simple, it's easy to just to make them look well done. So that was a cool thing also. What else did I want to do? What else did I have? Because I think I had something else downloaded too. I wanted to. Most of the effort goes into the art team. There's always like 2 or 3 people working on it on the model line. Oh, okay. Just with art. I can see that. Yeah, getting the right sprite work for it can definitely be an important thing to keep it looking smooth, like it's not different at all. And even just like seeing some mods for like other games. I think was it Hollow Knight? Someone had a Hollow Knight crossover where that dude from that game is fighting against fake Peppino or something like that, and I was like, oh wow, this final boss move list and everything was like really well done, and I was like, oh, that's super cool to see that scene doing its stuff. Yeah, it was a neat little crossover piece that they had. Oh, that's another one, is I wanted to try to get into beating an old Final Fantasy game. I just don't. I have a couple of them. I have 9, 10, 10-2. If I even try to do 10 or 10-2, those would take forever, especially at the rate that I play games and everything. So that might be one that I will kind of knock out as I go. It depends also too, if I do get this job and everything, I'll have a little bit more room to play a little bit more often, or just kind of have a change up in how I'm able to handle handle a lot of this stuff. There was another one that I wanted to play too. There's another one. Oh, another fun thing that I've been playing with, or not playing with, but kind of enjoying is bone conducting headphones. Um, I got them like a week ago or something like that, and I pretty much wear them all the time, and only take them off if I like need to charge them like at the end of the day. But this has been a game changer, being able to do like all my stuff and still hear everything and hear everyone. So I really like this, and it has come in handy a lot, especially with like bike riding, and because I'm usually riding with my kids and I can have a little bit of something playing in the background. But these also have been nice too, and they don't hurt like having headphones in all the time or anything. I watched someone playing Final Fantasy 9. It took so many streams to finish it. My goodness, yeah. Final Fantasy 9. I put a probably in game time probably like an hour or something, but it takes a long time for Final Fantasy 9. Those ones are something. Eric, I always curious about them. Me too. I was always curious about them because they seemed like they would be like interesting, and they're just pretty much, they're kind of constricted. They're meant to kind of really just, they're meant to just go out. They say bone conducting and everything, but really what it's using is your skin, and so they're just a little bit more. They kind of squeeze down on the side of your head a little bit more, and it just goes onto the pad of your skin that's right in front of your ear, and I guess your my sideburn or whatever, and it just plays music. And like if you're looking for like super good quality and everything, of course if you get like the higher ones, I got this for like $30 on Amazon on a good deal. But you get good quality ones, I'm pretty sure you can get better stuff. But this works out just fine for me. And what is it? Where's my phone at? And I can just, sometimes when I play it or my music, I'll like bring my phone up to my ear and I'm like, okay, no, it's actually coming through my ears. And they can be really low, and I can just have a real faint sound and still be able to hear everyone. It's nice. The only thing that sucks about it though is, especially if you're listening to like if you're listening to like a YouTube video, someone's podcast or whatever, and then someone just comes up and like starts talking to you, you just have two. You're getting these two inputs. You're getting whatever's going through your head. So it sounds like there's voices in your head, and you're listening to someone else that's coming into your ears, and it can be very overwhelming if you don't like get it turned off. If you don't pause it or something, it's fun. But usually it's like, oh, I have music on, I hear someone calling me, and I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, or whatever, and it comes in handy. I like this. I've been using them a lot lately. They've been pretty much always on my head, and I'm convinced that they're a decent product. Some people that really want quality will not like them because, of course, it's not going straight into your eardrums. But shoot, I do screamo songs with them on and everything like that, and being able to like hear my pitch and my voice, I'm like, okay, I need to bring that down. I don't need to do as much fry. I don't need to belt it out for this specific portion. So it's nice to be able to see how I'm doing on my side. So it's pretty fun. I like them. If they were just the right price at like $30, where I'm like, I would be willing to test this out. I wouldn't not have tried to buy like a $60, $70, $80 one, unless I knew how they were going to show up. And so once these finally die, maybe I'll look into a little bit higher quality one. But this does exactly what I need it to. Let me see.
Check your state dental board to see if it.
State dental board. And bring that in here.
license. These rules will differ depending on your state, of course. Always check your state dental board to see if it applies to you. The crown preparation procedure takes your teeth.
Okay, so then I can do steps here. T, come on, add my text file. Why do you not want a text file for me? There we go. Okay. This is going to be step 1. Apart from anesthesia, which I'm going to go and clean over. Step 1 will be prep. The prep step. I won't call it steps then. 1, the prep step. And then I want this to be centered up here. I want this to also have some stroke to it. So I have to leave. You take it easy, Axel. You have a good one. Keep studying. You're doing well at your school, I'm sure. Way better than I would have been. That might be a little bit too white, or just not big enough. Let me see. Center. I don't like the stroke on this. This isn't stroking it for me well enough. Maybe if I reverse the colors. Let me go and reverse the colors. I don't like that as much. It's too big for one. No, I don't like that. I don't like it one bit. Okay, maybe a shadow. Or a different one. I could do a different font. So shadow. And let's de-stroke it a little bit. A little bit. Let me stroke it a little bit harder. And let's call it your cutting stage. Let's go and make that center and center, and then we'll do that. Bring that over, cut that down.
Board to see if it applies to you. The crown preparation procedure takes your tooth from a hole to shade stuff with.
Let's bring that over.
The crown preparation procedure takes your tooth from a hole to shade stuff that it used to. And after it's shaved and everything, you go and do some retract.
Let's go and add another one here. Bring that into it. Let's change that to 2. Retraction aid.
Shaved and everything, you go and use some retraction aid like a cord or other objects to be able to put the gum away so we can get a really good impression like so.
Okay, let's add another one over here. Bring that in. 3. The gooey impression. I don't think that's how I spell gooey. Let me go and change that up. Oh, why do I have Chrome still up? Gooey. Okay, they're saying that's correct. We'll roll with that then.
Get a really good impression like so.
A few minutes later.
With the impression all set, now we kick the dock out of the op and we take
Okay, let's go and bring that over. And this will be 4. Impression. Removed. Removed. And 5 temp impression used. I don't like that. We'll see. Why is that 5? That should be 4. This should be 5.
Kick the dock out of the op and we take their spot. Short pause here.
Temp impression. Impression removed. Oh, I must have edited the old one. That's why. Okay. That.
Now we kick the dock
Oh. Okay. 5
out
4.
of the op and we take their spot.
Temp impression. Preliminary impression. No, I'm not gonna call it prelim impression. Temp crown impression. That's what I'll call it.
The impression all set. Now we kick the dock out of the op and we take their spot. Short pause here. This is a petty bit.
Okay, so now I want to do a quick little GIF. I believe GIF. Let me go pull my completed video on putty impressions. Watching it is helping me get ready for when I inevitably end up having to do the same thing for when I start making videos. Weren't you helping out your buddy or something like that before? I thought you had a buddy that you were helping out with editing, or with something, his channel or something. Did thumbnails? Hey, thumbnails is a really important thing to do. If you're good at thumbnails, that's definitely a good game to get into. I need to get better at thumbnails. I do really crappy, and I found a nice default style that I want to use, which I hate anyways. So I need to get coached on doing thumbnails also. But that's cool. That's cool. If you got the eyesight for it, if you have that, oh, this could be hip, then that's cool. I need to get better at doing it.
Putty.
Oh God. Let me go and turn down a lot of this because I don't even want to hear myself. No, I just made that louder as shit. I don't want that. Minus 60. I used multiple programs on my phone, but I got the job done. Hey, that's cool. They were low res quality, but I want to redo them HD fashion. That'd be cool. Yeah, especially because I use Photoshop to do my thumbnail editing and everything like that, and it works decent. It works enough, but like an example, like if I was to bring it up here, let me save this. Premiere Pro, Photoshop. That's right, it has all the other ones. I have a thumbnail template one that I just use way too often. It's like usually when I start out with my thumbnails and everything, it's really basic. Pull that out. Actually, we've probably already seen them since you already looked. Oh, I could have seen them. They would be attached to your channel, huh? Oh, I gotta do even more snooping. Oh, why does it not show the rest? Oh, I'm still on timeline mode, which is actually pretty cool. I actually like doing the timeline mode. No, it just doesn't work. No, whatever. It's not bad format though. It's bright colors and still engaging. That's the thing is that it's just so Baldi's basic that it's not. But that's the thing. All these people in my space, all these other dental fools in my space, their main claim to glory on there is like use your face during a thumbnail or something like that, like dental videos, dental assistant videos. Where is it at? Dun, 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 Yeah, these fools. Let me give you an example of how thumbnails in the commentary documentary space are these days. You'll get what I mean when they're simple. Oh no, it's you can hear my my stupid ass is all singing it and everything. Yeah, so like fools in my space and everything, they're all freaking just doing it's like simple. It's very simple. It's just like, oh, picture of just someone with a bunch of stuff in their mouth, and then just in big bold, big bright letters, dental suctioning techniques, and then they just throw a different font on them. And these people right here, dental vibes, they're pretty much like the people that I'm kind of up against on like the teaching space. The only thing I don't like about them is their audio, and I think it's mainly because their audio is when their audio is they're not mic'd up. They're speaking from within a dental office, which has very bad reverberation and very bad acoustics, and so that throws me off. Is that there? But their videos are helpful.
Welcome to Dental Vibes. I'm Gabby.
And I'm Carla.
And if you're new here, we have been dental assistants for over a decade now. And in our channel, you can expect to see contents for our fellow dental assistants, but also for anybody that wants to take care of their oral.
See, I like the style in which their videos are kind of edited in a way. I just don't like, just what I don't like about it is just their, which is the nitpicky stuff, the stupid stuff, the audio. They have partners, they're able to kind of bounce off each other and help each other out, which is cool and everything, but I do like their editing kind of style on whoever they're getting to edit their videos, or it's themselves. But like a lot of times when it's like, oh, here's a dental video about whatever, they're just using the thumbnails that's provided to them from the middle of the video. So like there's not too much to go against. It's like, oh yeah, I see someone, I see instruments, I see a mouth there. That makes sense to me. And same people. It's like they do more videos about like interview process and choosing a dental assisting school to go to and all this other stuff. How to assemble dental x-rays is just a very terrible thumbnail of how to assemble rins all in white against a white background. But if you were like just looking for dental x-rays, something to help you, you see red, blue, and yellow that says anterior bite wings and posteriors. That's the only eye-catching thing that could potentially help you out to look at. I think that distinguishes you in that way. I hope so. Like this from Dexis. That's a dental company that sells the dental x-rays and everything. This is just a frame within their video, and I'm pretty sure they're not paying it any mind because they're just putting it on a pamphlet, a brochure that's a QR code that they can use. Then you have these freaking people, a day in the life of a new dental assistant and everything. It's like, oh, one day I would like to be able to kind of do a video like that, just to kind of throw a little bit different perspective, because a lot of times it's from the female view and not too often from the dental assisting male view. So that'd be a neat one to try. This is nice. This kind of helps over the head forehand dentistry. Gets it out there. You can see doc, you can see assistant. That one I like. Very simple. I would just need to start working on on getting photos of myself and placing them in certain ways. This chick does pretty good. Yeah, she does really good at her stuff. Mental Dental, I like his stuff. His is super. Along with, he's a dentist and he does a lot of very instructional videos about a lot of things, and it's mostly just slides. There's not really any animation or anything. It's just, here's a slide of this that he made, and it's very nice and concise and really easy to figure out. And he does very basic stuff. Updated basic dental terminology. You have a whole mouth over here, his logo, a tooth. You can kind of expect it to be very basic and not too much. So here's a dental lab video on how to wax a crown with a Bunsen burner torch and inlay wax tin. I need to do better. I need to figure out my style, and I do have one. I mean, I have a very odd little piece, but even like one of the ones that did recently really well for me, which one did recently pretty well compared to my upload times. Here it is, bite wings. This one did really well for me. How to take bite wing x-rays. And yeah, I got Dexter here, the guy that we take our x-rays on. I have a decent bite wing, a decent bite wing whenever you look at it. I have the tool in the frame, and I was like, okay, this one works really good. I like this one. And so I liked it, and then I had a video that I made right after, and that was how to take an FMX, which was this video. And this video right here was good. Wasn't doing that hot, and it still isn't doing that hot. My other one has 15,000 views. This one has 4.7, and so it's doing a lot less. But it was doing even worse before when I used a different thumbnail, and so I was like, okay, let me try to match the other one. And I tried to do the same thing. Put a Dexter there with his weird ass head. Put the tools, full mouth X-rays, also known as XCP for the one, and then a front tooth shot. So I'm trying to get a style going. I'm trying to get it going. I think I've gotten better, but even if some of these videos aren't hitting, which a good amount of them won't, it makes sense because I'm swimming in a very small pond with a few people, with a few channels that are really up there already. I think what's the video under that though? What video is that? Underneath the dental x-rays, topical gel? Is that the one that you're mentioning? With the mouth that's just open like that? Or are you talking about changing your dental traps? You also have to keep in mind that the algorithm also controls. Yeah, it's true. The algorithm is a really big factor in it all. It's also controlled in this case. Catch people's attention in a very small amount of battle. Yeah, that's also the thing, is titling. So thumbnails, I can kind of get that down. Titling my videos is a little bit also kind of tough, because I do want to kind of keep it a little bit nicer and just be able to say, what do I have? I try to numbing your teeth with gel, dental 101 for assistance. And so it's like, okay, like maybe that might work. Dental lab traps, this is specifically for dental labs. The stink under your sink, I try to put a little fun into it. And then dental assistant, which is where it's truly starting and working on. Oh man, I really wanted this one to take off a bit. Amalgam fillings, heavy metal on my mind. This was something I put a good amount of editing into, and I enjoy on myself. It gives me a laugh every now and then when I go and watch it. But that was definitely, I don't know how to kind of put this one. Amalgam dental fillings, metal on my mind. Model trimmers done good. How to change your dental suction traps. This is kind of like straightforward, and I feel like those straightforward titles end up working decent. This was very even just different on its own. I had, instead of having it title thumbnail with title over the center, I had it off to the right, really big emoji. What the hell is he pulling on? That seemed fun. I was talking about the dental system video that had the lady in that weird sinks Snapchat booty pic stand. Oh, that one that we were looking at from earlier. I know I didn't check chat quick enough. Thankfully it's gone now. Such a big to then again it's just my aesthetic at this point. Yeah, and that's where I just need to kind of just be cool with it and just be like, yeah, you know what, just some of these just work. It's a real crapshoot. I need to change this dead or alive one. I need to make a new thumbnail for that one. What comes next? That one's that's a choose your own adventure one. I had fun with that one. I think my best video is like 57 or something. 34,000 for dental temp. Oh no, that's not it. That's like my third best video. 37 or 34. 43. Yeah, this is my second, which is how to do dental fillings. Random people will just want to know so they can think like, oh, how could I do it myself? Some of the old ones that did well, that I did all right. What was my main one? There it is, 77. This is my highest video, but it was short, 2 minutes and 26 seconds on how to take out dental stitches. I get a lot of what's it called, comments on that, being like, oh, do I need this to do that or this to do that? It's fun. Jackson, hello, new here? Welcome if you are part of the show, new to the show or anything. If you have any dental questions, I'm here to kind of answer and everything for the next 15 minutes or so. But yeah, just like we were talking about Crypt, I need to get, I guess, what I need to do is I need to post more shorts. I need to post more short form, just snippets from my main videos, or just mainly short forms to be able to do it. And a community that also needs to have a lot of personality, draw more people in. That is true. Just getting myself out there a little bit too, and yeah, just have that kind of almost word of mouth and be like, oh, so and so questions, talk to this fool. And man, I just need to get more time. Not more time. I need to just get more. I need to get more focused on doing. I need to get more focused on doing this certain educational video that's not specifically for dental assistants. But I want to make these educational videos that are specifically for the patients, and so they can learn something. The dental assistant can learn something on the way to speak to the patient also. So I want it so it can be a place that it's not just for weird dental things. It's also about what your doc told you. What your doc told you that you need. Oh, cool, Jackson. You're awesome then. Been here for a while, right? Tuned in for the live. Good stuff. At the moment, just currently, I'm just editing videos. So, trying to get something down here while I have some time. Oh. Alright. It's a yap fest in here, yeah. Oh, this whole thing started because I wanted to get a snip from my video. Here. I just wanted to get like a sped up version of. No, that's what I want to do. Okay. Right about there. in. There it is. Cool. Remember, thick, not thin. Okay. I'll do that snippet, and I just want the video from it. Let's go ahead and speed duration it 200% to make it 3 seconds long. And then I will also double it. Oh, nope. Bring that back. Double it over. Let's go in reverse speed. And let's see if that'll look funny.
Short pause here. This is a petty matrix.
And then I want to go and shorten up their or how large it is. Dang it, no. That's changing my whole workspace around. Go back to TK. Cool, okay. That, effect controls, scale down. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. How do I want to do this? Let's crop. Crop. Do that. Bring the right over here. I'll leave that as so. I don't need anything on the left. I don't need as much on the left. Or I need all my left to be there. I don't need as much on the right. I don't need too much for the top. And I'll leave the bottom as it is. We'll leave it right about here. And we'll do right there. And then let me take this off. Let's repeat this. And then let me go and speed duration, reverse speed, and that should be fine. And I'll bring it down so that it's just in line. One of my favorite videos is definitely the FMX. Oh, look at you. We were just talking about those things. FMX tips and tricks, and I have that's it. Also dental sealant video, and also the dental sealant demo with students. Oh, that was like one of my first videos. Yeah, that was my very first video that I had one of my students record me because I had one of my students out. I think he was in like Las Vegas or something like that. And I was like, hey, record me so that when he gets back, you guys just show him the video and then we can keep on moving from there. And that's what kind of got me started. That was like back when I first started teaching, which was 7 years ago. So super cool. And then yeah, the FMX, the XCP tips and tricks, that was during, I think that was during COVID when that video came out, or when I did that video, because actually I might have it here too. How to take x-rays, how to take bite wing x-rays. Yeah, that tips and tricks one was just me rambling for like 20-30 minutes or something like that on just the different ways. But thanks, definitely cool words, love hearing it. It's well appreciated. That was very early, just no editing too. That was just my phone just sat there and I talked through the whole thing. So that was just terrible.
Short pause here. This is a petty matrix, and if you don't know how to use it or make one, go ahead and check out my other video on how to do so we can go to the next step. Now,
Perfect. Okay, that's exactly what I want it to look like.
so we can go to the next step. Now that we can ensure it's fit, let's go into the loading tricks, such as making sure that your tip is fully submerged all the way to the bottom. As you flow that acrylic in there, you lift up with it to not let air bubbles sneak into your mix. As an example from a close-up shot, you can see that my tip is fully submerged and rises with the tide, versus the other one which shoots it from above and hopes that there's nothing left inside. Once filled appropriately, slide it onto the tooth in the correct way and make sure it's seated all the way down. If you're in school, practice as much as you can, even though you don't want to stack as many tips as I have.
Okay, I want something right here.
Once filled appropriately, slide it onto the tooth.
Let's go and throw this text here. Okay, so this is going to be s- seat down. No, not seat down. Maybe not seat. Seat. I don't want to use the word seat, even though that's how we would usually say it. So let's do asterisk first as a hey word to the wise. Firmly seat don't 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 use okay, let's do that. Elementary essentials, let's line it up here, up above, over to the left, keep that in a nice spot. Keep that over here. Oh no, this isn't the spot that I wanted. I know.
Once built appropriately, slide.
Yeah, okay, so it does have to go in this area.
Once built appropriately, slide it onto the tooth in the correct way and make sure it's seated all the way down. If you're in school, practice as much as you can, even though you don't want to stack as many tips as I am. Once set, firmly grasp it and just lift.
I want to throw a Patrick SpongeBob GIF in there. Oh no. So let me go get that video. I'm pretty sure I have it. Need to firmly grasp it. Green screen. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have this meme already. Let's see, completed videos. Where's my meme page? Memes and screams. Grasp. SpongeBob. I know I have a SpongeBob folder. Okay, so then I won't use that. Let's go and try this. Oh, it's almost 12. I'm gonna have to cut it a little bit short soon. Let's see. I'll need it to be green screen then. Firmly grasp it, Patrick. Let's do this then. That's cute. Hmm. Kind of like how this one comes out. I'll use this image. And then let me go and edit this. Select. And then crop. Let's save. Do that. So this is an X. Let's go to this folder. Oh, I'll just leave it in here. That's where I should do. Bam. This. Put it in there. There.
One set.
Oh, Sydney. What is up? What is up, my Canadian? Fancy seeing you here. It's been a little bit, but cool to see you though. So I want to go and
One set.
I'm going to start this at a opacity of 0.
Firmly grasp it and just
And then this will be 0 again. And let's meet this in the somewhat middle. Have it come up right about that much, and then fade in and out. My Canadian is crazy.
firmly grasp it and just lift upwards without appealing motion.
Maybe a little bit more opacity on that, because it's gonna go out really quick once I bring it in too.
One set, firmly grasp it and just lift upwards without appealing motion. Sometimes your temp will stay on the tooth, or it will come out in your impression. Upon inspection, you'll see, hey, it looks pretty good. Probably minor little things that you'll have to adjust. One of these will be flash, excess dental material that gets onto the gums and adjacent teeth. As a rule of thumb, no one wants to get flashed, so remember to remove all the evidence that there was anything there. It may not look like it's there, but check the adjacent teeth and really...
Ooh, I want that. I want this music to kind of continue with that. Is that this? Yes, it is. Okay. Right. I just want to do it just for the flash stuff. Okay.
So remember to remove all the evidence that there was anything there. May not look like it's there, but check the adjacent teeth and really make sure that there's nothing on the linguals, facials, buccals, or whatever side that could happen. Taking a 2x2 crown remover or hemostat, firmly grasp it and remove it.
Okay. Need to hit that again.
Taking a 2x2 crown remover or hemostat, firmly grasp it and Staff, firmly grasp it and remove with an upwards motion.
Freaking stupid. I hate myself. I don't know why. I have no need to go and put that in there at all. I've been wondering if you're gonna do if you were if you were to do have a character to represent yourself and what would it be, not a pre-existing character, mind you, if you'd like him to explain it well. It'd probably be cooler if you did explain it a little bit. This is my 12 o'clock brain, and your 3 o'clock brain is probably a little bit more sharper than my 12 o'clock brain right now. Just a little bit. I'm just a little bit not... I understand, but my non-creative side does not know what to answer it with. Oh, and what's happening? It's just I'm putting these dumb SpongeBob references like that'll just pop in and out. It's mainly just the firmly grasp it because I said it tons of time in this video. Like when I think that you mean is like, who's your fursona? Like if like what like what like animal would you have represent you? But like how you're mentioning it, like when you say not a pre-existing character, so pretty much an original character in OC. Now that you forced my hand. Okay, well, what is your persona? I don't know why I had to reference it, but I was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's kind of like along the persona round or realm and everything. I don't even know. I really don't know. Guess it'd probably be like a giraffe. I would think probably, because giraffes are just like my favorite animal. It'd probably be something giraffe related. Yeah. I'm playing. But I have a character to represent myself, my current Discord, PFE. That's cool. It's kind of like I mentioned before how I had my name. My name was at least my name that I would use in the different MMOs I would play would be Test Kid or TK. Shortened usually it would just be TK for just easy just reference, but my actual name would be Test Kid. And the reason is because I was the firstborn, so I always considered myself the test kid as the first one that you're going to go and try out all the new parenting techniques on and everything like that. And I just took the T off of test and just made it Test Kid. And that was always what I've gone through and everything. And I've changed it up since then and changed and just dyslexicked it a little bit, but it works out fine still. But as far as like design and everything like that, I have really no clue. I don't think. Probably be some emo ninja type deal or something from like back in 2008 days. I was asking what yours would be if you'd be completely build original character from scratch. Also, giraffe is generally a good animal for a persona. There's next to no giraffes, I believe. I'm pretty sure you're right on that one. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think if I ever did any OCs that wasn't just a blatant ripoff from like Kingdom Hearts characters and Final Fantasy characters and everything like that. Or at least very heavily influenced? Do not know. But it is a little bit past. It is a little bit past time for me to head to bed. Thankfully, I don't have to go into work as early as I usually do, so this won't really affect me too much. But I'll be able to take my kids to school tomorrow, so that's gonna be super fun too. I'll keep these on for right now. Give it some thought with the character I might draw. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be super cool. I know a bunch of you guys are odd artists and everything. I got you. I got Pata, or who we call Axel. I got Flu. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other of you guys that have good creative minds for stuff like that. But that'd be cool. I usually, when I tell my sister, like, hey, can you like give me like a drawing of like a sprite like you guys have seen, what you think I would deal with, and usually whatever she draws up, yeah, pretty cool. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna totally use this, and I have, and I never gotten rid of it because I'm like, this is way better than what I would have thought of. I'm not an artist. Your reaction to Axel's art made me realize that my skill cannot compare. It's not that, and that's the thing, is like his little thing was like simple, which was really nice, and I appreciate the on his I appreciate the I'm saying it in a weird way, but knowing how to do photo editing, like how I would do with like Photoshop, I'm like, oh okay, like I would, if I was to have done the changes from photo A to photo B, I would be like, okay, I would just paint bucket tool this, or I would just go and transparency the whole background, throw a second layer on there, throw this on here, specifically select this one, and then throw the gradients in there. I see cool things from the technique of like how you got there. The end result is neat too and everything, but it's like, oh, I just try to piece together what I would have done to mimic what you did. And that's the cool part that I do, is since I like to mimic things, is okay, with this photo, how could I get to the same result as you? And the thing is without your guys' inspirations, I would never have the thought to make that on my own. So that's where I need you guys. I need you guys as my inspiration so that I can mimic it and throw my own little style on there. I'm essentially AI. Yeah. But let me see if this am I gonna. Oh, but I also don't have audio. I did have audio in the last one, but and I'm now also flipped over here because this is my right side. Okay. Yeah. But talk to you guys later and everything like that. And oh no, is this working? Oh, it is working. Cool. Yes. See you probably on the next one. Hopefully it'll come sooner than later. I actually need to remember. I need to put in that order for for the dock. I have money hiding out around in some areas, so I just need to get it all together. But see you on the next one. That's not because I'm on that stupid stuff right now. Oh yeah, you're all good, man. It was good seeing y'all. Take it easy.